What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today, I'm going to focus in on the Colorado Avalanche signing Tyson Jost to a 3-year entry-level deal that will see him bypass his final 3 years of collegiate eligibility at the University of North Dakota, and have him turn pro with the Avalanche as he's ready to start his pro hockey career. Again, I think he's going to be a very, very good NHL player, and this year has been so bad in Colorado that, in a weird way, I feel like they owe the fans to give them a glimpse of the future, and Jost is going to be, for all intents and purposes, I think, a very, very, very good National Hockey League player. Whether or not he's ready to compete as a full-time NHLer next season remains to be seen, but having him out there to round out, the last few games of what's been one of the worst seasons in the NHL since the lockout, 4-05. I think it's St. Louis Friday night in Denver. I think that's a good time for him to make his NHL debut. And then they got Minnesota, Chicago, Minnesota, Dallas, and the Blues to end the season. So, get some ice time against, all, with the exception of Dallas, playoff teams. So, again, I hope being able to watch him makes up for what's been such an atrocious season for the Avs. Just a really great offensive player, 35 points, 33 games with Dakota this season. And, I think whether or not he starts next year in the NHL or, at the AHL level remains to be seen. I think he will be up next year, and I think he's going to be a guy you hear about for a long time. He's going to be in the lineup. Mikko Rantanen's going to be pushing for, obviously have a full-time spot. He's been great this year. And they'll have a first-round pick that's probably going to be Nolan Patrick or Nico Hischier. So, maybe they move some of those guys to help on defense, but, we'll see what happens. Again, just a decent taste of what's to come for an Avalanche fan base that, has not had a whole lot to root for this season. And, while the team could look very different next season, Jost will be around, and, long-term, Rantanen will be there. They'll have a high first-round pick. Whether or not Duchesne or Landeskog gets traded, once again, remains to be seen. But we'll see. It's kind of like, getting out of a car wreck. The Avalanche season's a car wreck, and someone gives you $100. It's like, well, doesn't exactly make up for it, but $100, I'm not gonna say no to it. Anyway, that's all I got. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season and beyond. Later, guys.